Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a special episode of Attempting to Remember with the wonderful sounds of our good man Tom playing a little song for you in the background. Alright, today's episode we're going to be attempting to remember Weekend at Bernie's, the classic 1980s comedy starring Jonathan Silverman, Andrew McCarthy, and of course Terry Kaiser as Bernie. Alright, so I haven't seen this film in well over 20 years. And I don't have any kind of reference, going in perfectly blind here. Let's see if I can attempt to remember Weekend at Bernie's. Alright, first you got Jonathan Silverman and Anthony McCarthy. I don't remember their actual real name, or, their character names. So we've got, it's just going to be Andy and Johnny. That's what I'm going to refer to them as. And then, of course, Bernie, the main character, or not the main character, but, the title character of the film. So you got Andy and you got Johnny, and they're these two business dudes. Like they've got an idea. They've got this great idea, but they need their boss, Bernie, played by Terry Kaiser, to say okay. Like they go to their boss and they say, "Hey Bernie, we got this great idea. It's a thing that you do that we need your okay to do it." It's a MacGuffin. It's a thing you're not supposed to really know that much about, really care any about. So Bernie loves it. He loves the idea. He's like, all right, this is a great idea. I'd love to throw money at you. I'd love to do a thing with you guys. And so they all shake hands, and he's just like, hey, this weekend I'm having a little get together at my beach house. Why don't you guys come by and we'll have some fun or whatever. And then after all is said and done, on Monday morning I will sign the contract and everything will be perfectly legal, and your idea or project or whatever will come to fruition or something like that. So there's that, and then everything is all cool and great. But then it cuts to Johnny and Andy. They're gone. They're doing whatever, and then all of a sudden, I think like Bernie has like a drug dealer, or he's got somebody that he's screwed over. Because then now it like cuts to the beach house, and Andy and Johnny, they haven't showed up yet. So it's like the drug dealer or some dude comes by and he's like, "I've got some drugs for you, Bernie." And Bernie's just like, all right, give me some drugs or something. Or I'm not quite sure, like something happens, and then all of a sudden the dude injects Bernie with some drugs, and Bernie's like, uh-oh, and Bernie dies right there. And then the other dude, the drug dealer guy, whoever, like he leaves. And then on top of that, there's this other dude. I think he wants to kill Bernie. He's planning to kill Bernie, but he doesn't know that he's already been killed. So there's this other dude, this other crazy guy, and then you got Andy and Johnny, and they show up to the beach house first. And so they're just like, all right, hey Bernie, we're here early for your beach house get together or whatever. And they come in, and surprise, surprise, and shock, Bernie is dead. He is dead. He is overdosed on drugs or something. And then they're just like, oh shit, Bernie's dead. And of course, them being just a bunch of 80s yuppie assholes, the first thing that they thought was, man, now we're not going to be able to get the funding for our project. This sucks. But then they come up with an idea. They said, like, wait, if we could convince people that he's alive for just this weekend, somehow the funding for the project will come through or something. Like there's some kind of weird loophole that like if he's just proven to be alive for just this weekend, then like they'll still get their funding with whatever amazing fucking project that they have, and then everything will be fine. So what they do is they kind of hang out with his corpse, but unfortunately, other people start coming in and being like, hey, where's Bernie? I heard Bernie was here. I've come to do whatever. And, but then, of course, it's the 80s. Nobody cares about anybody else but themselves. So basically, they just come by and, like, Bernie will just be, like, sitting on the couch. And they'll, at some point, they have like a pulley system. I remember at one point, like Andrew McCarthy's character, like ties his hand up to like this like string, and he's like pulling on the string to make it seem like he's like raising his hand up, going like whatever, and just manipulating his corpse in just these horrible ways, really. And everyone is stupid enough to be like, oh hey Bernie, how's it going? All right, see ya. and then like at one point a dude starts like giving him a back massage, and he's just sort of like, oh yeah, you're really loose today, you're really relaxed. Like I remember that scene, and then he goes off, and then even Andy and Johnny are looking at each other going like, are these people fucking stupid? Like he's very obviously dead. And at one point, like you have like Andy, like pretending to play Monopoly with him on like the patio, and just a bunch of just wacky circumstances. And so they're just like, all right, this is gonna work perfectly. And then because apparently back in the 80s, a coroner wasn't able to actually determine a time of death or anything like that. So like they've got nothing to worry about apparently. So the weekend's about to end, but then all of a sudden, like that dude that planned to kill him comes by and fucks shit up super hard by bursting in and putting several rounds into Bernie with like everyone watching. So at that point, he looks at everyone and realizes that uh-oh, witnesses, and he starts to go after the other people around. And there's like a girl involved that like Jonathan Silverman's character has like a romantic involvement with. And or whatever, and so like they're all running around and not trying to get killed by this crazy dude, and so by the end, the cops and the ambulance, they come take him away, and once again apparently autopsies don't show anything, so they're just like, ah, whatever, yeah, he died. That's the important thing. And Johnny and Andy, I don't remember what happens with their project. Maybe their project goes perfectly and everything is fine, and they don't have to manipulate this corpse and just make him dance around like he's a fucking puppet anymore. And I believe that is the plot to Weekend at Bernie's. Pretty sure. Once again, about good 20 years since I've seen it. I don't remember anybody else aside from the three main characters. I don't remember who the girl was. I don't remember the other crazy dude or the drug dealer man or whoever. But all I know is that at the very beginning, it is established people want Bernie dead, and one of them succeeds. Yeah, that I believe is it. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and hopefully no one tries to kill you with drugs. Like, oh, the 80s. All right, I'll see you guys later.